Hi, Capricorn. Welcome back to Leigh's Intuitive Tarot. My name is Leigh, and today we're going to take a look at your new love and you and see what's going on for the month of October, okay? But this is a timeless reading, so whenever you run across this reading, this is what you're meant to hear, okay? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you'd like to book a personal reading, there is a link in the description box below. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to do a reading for you. Then we're going to take these cards down and we'll do a reading for your person. Okay. All right. Overall energy for this month's reading is the Strength card. This is Leo energy. This is about, personal power and assertiveness. So, and compassion that brings about forgiveness. Because you remember, you gotta forgive this old person if you're wanting to be with the new one. Okay. You have to close the door on that old person. So this is spirit saying that you're stronger, Capricorn, than you think you are. All right. And it's also about you overcoming obstacles. Okay. It's building up your courage and your inner strength in order to move forward from this situation. Okay. That was basically a bust. Okay. Underneath this is the Nine of Cups. So spirit is telling you your wish is coming if it hasn't already come. Because I feel like for some of you, you may have already, look, it just fell out of my hand. You may have already read. What is going on? You have already met the person that we're talking about in this reading. Some of you, this is not going to apply to everyone. Okay. So this is about your dreams becoming reality, a magical time of life, good fortune in your life. And it's not just in love. It's in other areas as well. It's with your career. Some of you may be moving on from where you used to live, moving to a new place. It's going to be a lot of different changes coming into your life as a result of you walking away from this other person. Okay. So spirit is telling you to have faith in the universe that everything's going to be good. Okay. Then we've got the Page of Swords. Okay. Air sign or someone with a lot of air in their chart, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. This is representing both the new and the old love because the old person is watching you. Okay. But this new person is as well. And they're going through a transformation. And I feel like these butterflies are also representing this new person watching you, Capricorn, as you go through your transformation. Okay. All right. Then we've got the Balance card showing up here. All right. So this is talking about, this is Temperance. So it's talking about, balance, you balancing yourself out. This is also talking about your soulmate appearing in your life and the fact that this connection is going to be very healing for both of you. I feel like whatever residue is left over from the healing you've done and from the healing they've done, the two of you are going to help each other to get rid of the rest of it. Okay. All right. Then we've got the Renewal card. This is Judgment. All right. This is talking about second chances. Okay. And when it comes to your love life. Okay. Look at the family here. So this, I feel like I've told y'all this before about you blending families or having one of your own. If neither one of you have kids, or adding to it. If you do have children and you're wanting to procreate with each other. Okay. All right. We're going to start by clarifying the Strength card. Okay, so for you, we have the Flow card here. So this is about you accepting things as they are. You're detaching from the situation and allowing things to just flow and go in the direction they're going in without trying to control stuff. Okay. All right. And look, I can't stop them. This is the Twin at a stalemate. Okay. They're stuck and stagnant, no growth or development. All right. So I don't know. Maybe Spirit wanted to give you a little update on your person. Okay. All right. Yeah. One more. Okay. So your new person is focusing on getting back into a vulnerable state. Because as I've told you before, your person, not this one, not the old one, the new one is going through stuff just like you are. They've been through a relationship where they were dragged and they were mistreated just like you were. Okay. So Spirit is telling you the universe has a plan. Okay. It may look like nothing is happening, nothing is moving, but a lot of times when it looks like that, that's when the most movement is happening. You just can't see it. Okay. So Spirit is telling you to just hang tight, hold tight. They've got control of this situation, and they're moving it in the direction that it needs to go in order for the two of you to come together. Okay. All right. So this first card here is representing the main theme of the month. Okay. We've got the Knight of Wands. So this is talking about taking a risk. All right. So it's saying passionate, confident, charismatic, restless. All right. A passionate relationship. So I feel like you're excited about this connection, and you should be, because this person that's coming in is one of a kind. Okay. This is going to be unlike any love relationship you've ever been in. Okay. This person is going to be top tier. They're going to treat you top tier. Okay. They're going to give exactly what you give, if not more. All right. So let's clarify. Okay. All right. So this is something you need to take a look at. Some of you, oh, wrong way. I don't know what is happening in this energy tonight. I don't know what is going on. So some of you are sitting in this passive energy here. Okay. So this is talking about avoiding direct or clear communication, a fear of intimacy or competition, making excuses, blaming others, playing the victim, hiding anger. So you got to dig down deep, Capricorn, and figure out what this anger is, why you're sitting in this passive, because this is passive aggressive energy. You got to figure out what it is you're angry at, dig down in there and get it out, root it out. Okay. Cut it out and get rid of it, because you got it, because some of you may have some lingering effects from this person. It could be that this person may have, you may have had a run in with this twin, and, some things came up that you thought you had already healed. Okay. So whatever this is with the passive aggressive card, these things, is something else that has to be healed. All right. Because we don't want you going into this connection with this new person angry about somebody else. Because that's like you taking this person, the twin, and putting them in a headlock and dragging them into the next connection with you and this person. And the twin would love nothing more than to be able to come in and cock block your situation. So you got to think about that. Okay. All right. So next card we're going to take a look at represents the past influences affecting this month. So you were caught up and stuck in your head when it came to this twin. Okay. We got to talk about the past in order to understand what's going on in the present and the future. So this is about a lack of self-confidence. That's why you were feeling helpless. All right. But I feel like, for the majority of you, you've learned that it was self-imposed, that you were doing it to yourself. And I feel like, the minute you got a chance to cut and run, that's what you did. All right. And I feel like this, this person, this twin, is like all upset because they've lost control of you. Okay. If they felt like they had control of you and they've lost control. All right. So Spirit is showing you signs that this new person is coming your way. Because look at the neon. It says, and I said, I love you. All right. So we are talking about the soulmate coming in. This person, I feel like, is champing at the bit. They want to come in. They want to have a relationship where the both of you nurture each other. That's why it's going to be so healing. Okay. All right. So the next card represents the roadblocks of the month. So we got the Hermit. All right. This is talking about time spent in peaceful meditation and meaningful solitude. Shine your light as an example to others. Seek out or become a spiritual mentor. Self-discovery. So I feel like you're growing. You're still learning a lot about yourself. And with this Hermit energy, which is Virgo energy, Spirit is telling you this is the energy you need to sit in to deal with this passive aggressive energy that some of you have been taking on. And also to just, this is not only for healing, it's also to continue to streamline and to keep your peace of mind intact. Okay. Because that's what this is about. This is about you loving yourself, putting yourself first, and doing whatever you got to do to hang on to your your peace of mind. Okay. And not letting anything or anybody get in the way of that. Okay. Because I feel like that's what the twin was all about. Wanting to keep you like this, to keep you stuck, to keep you in chaos. Okay. Or to make you feel invisible. Okay. Because they come in, they take what they want, they don't give you anything in return, and they leave you like this. All right. So for some of you, there's still some energy, some chaotic energy from being with this person that has to be dealt with. And then for others of you, the invisibility, that's something that has to be dealt with as well. And I understand, I know it's a lot of stuff you like, I did this, I did this, I did that, and then there's more. And I understand where you're coming from, but like I said, what did I just say at the beginning? This is a love unlike anything you've ever experienced, okay? And so, in order for you to be prepared for it, you got to do what you need to do, all right? So whatever it is you need to do this, if you want to, if you're wanting to be with this person, you got to do it, because your person, your soulmate is doing the same thing. You're not the only one doing it, because remember I told you the two of you are mirroring each other. So it's not a thing like you over here working yourself to death and they kick back, watching TV, you know what I'm saying? Eating and chilling and like, looking at their watch, like, you ready yet? I'm waiting on you. You ready? They not doing that. Their asses is working too, okay? Because like I told you, you both have gotten out of chaotic connections, okay? And like it or not, it leaves stuff on you. That's why, like for me, as I've gotten older, that's just something that for me is like a no-go. Okay. If I get into something with somebody, I don't care if it's a friend, I don't care if it's a romantic connection. I don't care. If I see several instances of unhealthy behavior, or, I see you doing things that I know that if I stay in that energy with you, it's going to rub off on me and it's not going to be good for me, I got to go. I got to go. Because like I told you, me and my peace of mind is priceless. They are priceless. Both of those things for me are priceless. And I'm not going to sit and let anybody bring me back down or bring me over to where they are if that's not where I feel like I need to be, or if that doesn't feel healthy or feel like what I should be experiencing. Okay? So that's why it's so important to be discerning and to watch who you deal with. Like I told you, I am not just talking about a romantic relationship. I'm talking about all your relationships, because you pick up their parts and they pick up your parts. Okay, you pick up things that they do, and they pick up things that you do. And so if this person is 80% toxic and 20% healthy, what you think you finna get from them? Okay, you got to think about that. Okay, so the next card represents the possibilities of the month. It's the Emperor, baby. It's that boss energy, baby. It's the soulmate. So Spirit is telling you, hold on one second. Okay, so Spirit is telling you that this person is on the way, okay? Because this is the Emperor to your Empress, or males, make it fit, okay? Your Empress to your Emperor, all right? And this is about somebody that's going to come in, for the women, even if this is a woman, for you guys, this person is going to want to protect you. It's going to be a situation where if anybody fuck with you, God help that person. Okay, this person is gonna be protective of you, like your spiritual team is. Just like I told you that twin is catching hell because they dared to fuck with you. The same thing is gonna be going on with this person. Spirit is sending you a protector, whether you're a male or female. It's gonna be a situation where they're gonna your friends and your people around you, just random people, are gonna be like, look, don't mess with these people, because if you mess with him or you mess with her, you're going to have to deal with both of them. It's going to be that type of situation, because this person don't play. They don't play when it comes to you. All right. And so Spirit is telling you, you right there. The person is right there. It's like almost like you can reach out and touch the person. They are a possibility. It's a possibility that they can come in this month. So don't grumble about having to do this stuff. Just welcome it and do what you need to do. Don't fight it. Okay? Because you're headed towards something great. You're headed towards something beautiful. Okay? Let's clarify. Okay. All right. Okay. I don't know if it was this sign, but this card has been showing up quite a bit. Okay? The trauma wounds. Somebody Okay, it could be one of you, it could be a lot of you. All right, I know this is a sore and sensitive subject, but somebody in the collective has been, sexually abused, some kind of way. And like I said, my heart goes out to you. I am so sorry, to you that this happened to you. Okay, nobody deserves crap like this. This is horrible. Okay, but and I know it's sensitive, and I know it's not easy, to deal with, but it has to be dealt with, because this is something that really, really, really could tear your situation apart. Because if you're going through something like this, your glasses are dirty. You're not looking right at anything when something like this is in your energy. Okay, so this is something, I don't know if you got to get counseling. I don't know if you may need to find some type of resources that you can work on this, or find a group of people that you can go to that have gone through the same things to work this out. But this has to be healed, because what people don't realize about this is that the wounds and the things that you pick up and you carry throughout your life, they're always there if you don't heal them. And I'm not just talking about this, I'm talking about anything. I'm talking about this. Okay, I'm talking about all these things. You carry these things around with you, and if you don't heal them, they're still there. And you think, because you shove it down, you suppress it, you don't look at it, that it won't come to the surface. But I'm telling you, at the time that you really don't need it to show up, that's when it ends up showing up. That's how trauma works. Any type of trauma. Okay, it could be emotional abuse, it could be physical abuse, it could be mental, it could be a myriad of things. But what spirit is telling you with this card is that they're giving you the tools, they're giving you the things that are still left over that need to be addressed. Okay, all right. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take this reading down, and then we're going to pull one for your person and see what's going on with them, because like I told you, they have their own things that they have to deal with as well. I got to turn this air on. Oof, I can't with it. It's just be hot. Okay. Okay, here we go. See, but y'all are moving on. Be proud of yourselves, okay? You've done a lot of work, but this is a marathon. It is not a sprint, okay? I know you want your person. I know you want to be with your person, Capricorn, and I'm here cheering you on. And I hope you can get to your person as fast as you want to get to them. But like I said, you just got to understand that there's some things that have to be dealt with on both sides for their person, spirit. It's for Capricorn's person. Okay. Okay. Let me tell you this. You and this person, didn't I tell you the two of you are mirroring each other? Hold on. I'm going to show you what I'm talking about in just a second. This is what their overall energy is, the Eight of Swords. Remember, you had the Eight of Swords show up in your, look, there it is. So you're mirroring each other. So this person's been stuck in their head about stuff as well. They've had somebody do the same thing to them, the same things to them that were done to you, okay? They're in the Queen of Swords reversed energy, okay? Trying to do things their way to heal themselves, but they are listening to their higher self with the High Priestess, Pisces energy, okay? And they are offloading their burdens. They're letting go of they're putting down the bags, okay? They're not going to be the bag man or the bag lady anymore with this Ten of Wands reversed, okay? All right. So let's start by clarifying this Eight of Swords and see what comes up. So your person was ghosted, just like you, okay? Look, there's the Chaos card. The two of you are mirroring the hell out of each other. Okay. Okay, so they're getting signs. Look, you had the signs card. I swear you saw me just shuffle these cards. So spirit, spirit is guiding this person just like spirit is guiding you with that signs card. Okay, so we got 3 cards, well 4 cards that fell here. So we've got the champion of coins, the queen of coins. Okay, that's the queen of pentacles, and the champion of coins is the knight of pentacles. And then we've got the 3 of cups. The outcome card is temperance. Okay, so what spirit is saying is that this person is coming towards you, okay, albeit slowly. This is the slowest night of the deck, but it is there's a method to the madness, because this person is moving slowly, and spirit has got them moving slowly because they have to do, what they need to do. You have to do what you need to do. This is imperative that this happens, okay? Because you can't go back into something without, without doing what you need to do to prepare yourself. So with this synchronicities card, like I said, again, they are being guided by spirit, and they're paying attention, because I just showed you the high priestess card. Okay, so then we've got the queen of coins showing up here. This is the queen of pentacles, earth sign, or someone with a lot of earth in their chart, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Again, this person sees you as the one. They want the long-term, stable, committed relationship. They want you, the 2 of you, to come together and be happy with each other, okay, and be grounded. All right, so they're getting back into their divine masculine energy so that they can make this relationship happen. All right, and look, the 2 of y'all, I swear to God, y'all are pretty much, because you had the flow card and they have the detached card, which talks about the same thing. It talks about detaching from the situation and allowing things to just play out the way that they're supposed to play out. All right, so with the 3 of cups, there's going to be a reunion between the 2 of you. And I'm saying reunion because this person was a past life connection. Okay, so you're reuniting in this life. You're going to come together, have something to celebrate. There's going to be, a lot of good times. The 2 of you are going to collaborate and build a great relationship together. As I've told you, some of you're going to start a business with each other. That's why all these coins are here. It's not just about this being a grounded and stable connection. It's also about the 2 of you getting money. It's like you bring each other luck. So when you come into this person's life and they come into yours, it's like it's almost going to be like 777 on the damn slot machine, and you're going to hit all this money, all this stuff, all these opportunities are going to start coming in, because the 2 of you are together, because you are destined to be together. You were supposed to be together. You came together in this lifetime to do certain things. Okay, so you're going through the separation at this time. Look at the both of you. Both of you are bothered by this. This person doesn't want to be away from you any more than you want to be away from them. All right, but in the end, it is about temperance, about the 2 of you balancing out, right? We had temperance show up in your read. Again, you are mirroring the hell out of each other. Sagittarius energy, it is about, both of you perfecting balance, both of you becoming as balanced as possible to be prepared for this connection. Okay, so like I said, it's going to be healing. It's going to be, the 2 of you are going to have a great relationship with each other. But this takes time. Good things are going to take time, because you're humans. Things have gone down, and you can't get into a relationship with somebody and be there with them for any length of time, especially if they're doing you wrong, and not come out and come out unscathed. It's not going to happen. Okay, all right. So we've got the self-deception card. I feel like this is talking about the twin here. Okay, they keep coming up. I got to read the card because there might be somebody here that gotta hear this. So this is talking about this person. I feel like they're delusional. They're thinking that you're never gonna move on. You're gonna stay there. You're gonna stay stuck. And they are telling themselves this. Okay, and then it's gonna be a damn shock when you and this person come together with this temperance card. Because remember, I told you temperance is a soulmate card. It's Sagittarius energy, but it's soulmate. So Spirit is telling you to just chill out, okay? Disconnect and relax. Stop worrying about this connection, all right? They're taking care of it. Spirit is taking care of it, and everything's going to work out the way it's supposed to work out. But you got to watch out for this twin, okay? This snake. They're going to come forward, try to compete, male or female. They're going to come forward and try to compete. Spirit is telling you this could be their, okay, let me say this. I feel like it's coming out with the twin, and then this other person, their person, the soulmate's person, okay? Because it's saying the other woman, look over your shoulder. So I feel like I told Sagittarius this as well. So if you got Sagittarius places, you may want to go watch that reading. But I told them, when the two of you come together, like I said, this connection, you are going to be oozing love and care and, you know, the lust and the, you know, the attraction, all this stuff. Even if you're not out together, even when you're out together and you're not doing PDF, you're not hugging, you're not kissing, you just acting like, you know, you just together, the happiness is going to be written all over you. You know, like I said, you're going to be oozing all this stuff out of your pores, and everybody in the room is going to be able to see it. Everybody around you is going to know that there's something going on with you and this person. There will be no hiding this connection if you go out with this person and everybody sees y'all. Okay, so be ready, cause fuckers are gonna come out of the woodwork. Okay, you got the twin trying to mess with you, the other person's person, because they, you know, they don't like to lose, so they coming out too. And I mean, let me just say it like this. You know, we want it to be like the movies where you ride off into the sunset with your person and that's it, and that's the end of the problems. But it's just not like this. Everything is still going to be, there's still going to be lessons, there's still going to be tests of faith, there's still going to be all these things. Okay, so I'm saying all of this to say that this is why the healing is important on both sides, because the two of you are going to come together. All right, you're going to have exes on both sides trying to break the two of you apart. So you've got to be open and trusting. Your person has to be open and trusting as well. Okay, because this is true love. All right, and people don't, and I hate to say this, I don't like to sound like, you know, David Downer, you know, negative Nicholas, whatever you want to call it. I don't like to sound like this, but I have to tell you what Spirit is giving me. Okay, misery loves company, right? If other people are miserable, they like, hell, you need to be miserable too. Okay, so it's going to behoove you to be as open and as trusting of this person as possible, and for them to be the same way with you, because there's going to need to be communication, there's going to need to be trust on both sides, there's going to need to be all of this, because like I gave an example for Sagittarius. Okay, for instance, this twin is going to want to meet up with you some kind of way, to talk to you, to try to get you to come back, to tell you all this BS and, you know, puppy dogs, rainbows, unicorns, yeah, rainbows, right? So, and I said this is Sagittarius too. You need to bring your person with you. If you and this person, because it's going to happen after you and this person decide y'all want to be together, and you do that. So when that you meet with this person, like I said, if I was you, I probably would try to keep it either through text or on the phone or something like that. Or if you're going to meet this person face to face, make sure you bring your person, because I wouldn't put it past this twin to try to, you know, try to get you to get back together with them, or you know, stay stuck in the Eight of Swords, and you shoot them down, and then some kind of way they contact your person and try to tell your person, oh yeah, you know, I was talking to him or her, and they started coming on to me, and they still got feelings for me, you know, man, I just want to let you know what's going on with this and such, so I'm giving you your warning. Okay, so if it's going to be over text, let your person read it and know what's going on. If it's going to be a phone call, maybe you need to let this person listen in. Or like I said, if it's going to be face to face, you need to bring your person with you, so that this twin can see that the person that because the person you with, I tell you, they're not fucking around. So maybe this twin needs to see that, so they can sit their ass down, so they can have several seats. Okay. All right. So we're going to get some messages from Spirit. And see what else they want to tell you about the reading. Okay, so we've got play hard. Spirit is saying find time to laugh, goof off, and enjoy each other. We just had the disconnect and relax card. This is talking about, you know, the need to not work yourself to death, not, you know, not overdo it. Right? Then we've got children. Children are important to this partnership. Either they're actual children. This can talk about, you know, you and this person coming together, as I told you, and procreating, or it can talk about inner childhood wounding. Okay? Or the two of you blending a family together if you both have children or one of you do. And then trust. Spirit is telling you it is safe to trust in this situation. It's safe to trust this person because, like I said, this person has been through similar things and they know what it's about. Okay? All right, so let's get some messages from your person. We're not getting no messages from the twin. Okay? They done pop their head up in here enough. Okay, so okay, see, just let me tell you what to say. You are mine. We are meant for each other. There is no one else in the world who could ever replace you. We're made to be together. We are destined, and I am yours, and you are mine only. You see, this is somebody who is not playing around. Okay, you once you belong to them, you belong to them, and nobody better be trying to come and cut up nothing and break up nothing to do nothing. Okay. So it's like we have done this before and we'll do it again. Okay. So this is, like I said, this is somebody you've been through many lifetimes doing this with. Then we've got promise. I want to make a commitment. I wish you knew just how special you are to me. It kills me not to be able to tell you. You amaze me with your compassion and kindness through this time apart. I promise I will make things, you know, I will make things right between us. So this person is wanting to come in and, you know, be all you've ever wanted someone to be with this promise card. Okay. All right. I'm going to go back to the old soulmate deck and get some other messages. We hadn't done this deck in a while. Okay. Ooh, they got lots to say. All right. So you are my lucky charm. Since I've met you, I've manifested all sorts of things. Like I told you, you and this person are going to be, like I told you, 777 on the damn slot machine. You're going to hit the jackpot. It's going to be stuff coming out of everywhere. All right. Coming from everywhere, every direction. You are the only one who manages to calm down my inner beast. When this person flips out on people because they messing with you, or, you know, if something happens to anger them and they have, you know, if they have any type of temper, you will be the only person that can calm this person down and vice versa. Okay. Then we've got, you are so different from anyone I know, yet you feel so familiar. So there is soul recognition. All right. You're going to feel comfortable with this person. You know, you're not going to be able to explain why you feel like that. And like I told you, it's going to be easy for you to love this person. It's not going to be a thing where, you know, this person loves you and you don't have no feelings for them at all. It's not going to be like that. It's going to be quick, fast, in a hurry. You're going to fall in love with this person. Okay. Then we've got, I am so proud of everything you do. All right. So this person, you know, they see you kind of like as a trophy, you know, but not in a negative way. A trophy, like they're proud of you. You know, you're the apple of this person's eye. You're everything they wanted, because the two of you are manifesting each other. So it's like whatever this person wanted and whatever you wanted, the two of you are coming together and getting that in each other. Okay. Last card. I'm working hard on my finances for you, for us, for our future. So this person already has money, but they're working to amass even more money. So this would be somebody, if, you know, women, if you know, this person is not going to care. Like, if say the two of you have kids and you decide you want to stay home and take care of the kids and not work, or work from home, this person is going to be down with whatever you want to do. Okay. Instead of you spending your money, they're going to be telling you to spend their money. It's going to be that type of person. But in order for you to get to that point, you got to stand in that Nine of Pentacles and that Empress energy on your own first. Okay. You have to, it's about you proving to yourself and to other people, and not other people, but to spirit, to your spiritual team, that you don't need anybody. Because this is going to be a relationship that's based on you wanting to be with this person, and not a situation where you need them for anything. All right. That's the healthiest situation, because they not needing anything from you, you not needing anything from them. To me, is beautiful, because you know there are no ulterior motives from their side, and there are no ulterior motives from yours. Okay. All right. So Before you go, we're going to get a lover's oracle. What are we doing? Yeah, a lover's oracle. I'll get this. Okay, so we got 2 cards that fell. The first one says friendship. It says nurture the bonds of friendship within your relationship, and your love life will dramatically improve. So, be friends with this person first. Sit down and have conversations with them. Let them in, let them know all you've been through. Like I told you, you're going to surprise each other with how similar your stories are, the things you've experienced are. It's going to be a thing where you finishing each other's sentences. It's like 2 peas in a pod. It's going to be crazy. You'll see what I'm talking about. Then we've got this card. It says reflection. Give each other some space at the moment. Trust and have faith that all will work out for the best. So, the 2 of you need this space to work on yourselves, because you got to stand in your own power first before you can stand in power together with them. All right. All right, Capricorn, I hope this helped. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you'd like to book a personal reading, there's a link in the description box below. Please have a good day and a good rest of your week, and I will talk to you soon. Bye, Capricorn.